four-time Grammy-winning and best-selling female group in music history. That's all right. Tragically, their good fortune turned into a horrible tragedy 6 months ago when band member Lisa Left Eye Lopez lost control of her car while vacationing in Honduras and was killed instantly. The two surviving members of the group decided to go back into the studio and finish making the album they were working on at the time of Lisa's death. The result is the album 3D, and it is a tribute to a talent that, in all honesty, we all lost far too soon. Joining my heart to heart are Tion T-Boz Watkins and Razonda Chili Thomas. Tion and Chili, welcome. Thank you. I want to really start out on a happy note. Today is a great day of celebration. Yes, this is the day that the CD comes out, and you are getting some of the best reviews of your entire career. Talk about having an angel in heaven who is probably celebrating. I'd say Lisa is having a good time up there.
Yes, she.
She must be very proud, and you all must be very proud. What does this album, having it come out today, mean for you? Chili, what do you think?
You know, it's a celebration because it's been so hard for us. And when we went in to do this record, when she was here, you know, we were all excited. We were ready to come on out and give y'all the classic TLC, you know, everything, all the elements that everybody loves about this group. That's what we put into this record. And so to finally be able to say, man, it's done and we're very happy with it, it means a lot to us.
Absolutely. Tion, I have to imagine that it is great, it's greatly gratifying to you that the critics love this album also.
Yeah.
Because they can be harsh.
Yes, they can.
Yes, and especially, I put a lot of heart and soul into this one, and, you know, I was happy I was able to write as much as I was. And it's a good feeling. I was like, whoo, today. So I couldn't sleep, I'm telling you.
I find it, I have to tell you, I'm going to be straight with you, I find it very strange sitting here with the two of you without Lisa here. Yeah. I am, in some ways, I guess I'm representing a bunch of your fans who think of you as a unit at all times. And I know, Chili, you've actually said you are in some forms of denial about her not being here. It's still not real to you, is it?
It's still not real. You know, we have good days, bad days. Yesterday wasn't a good day for me. And, you know, just sometimes you just break down, but I've gotten to the point to where I accept that, you know, and you grieve how you grieve, you know, and it'll be something that I'll never get over. I will never get over this. You know, it's devastating. My sister is not here.
How did you go into the studio after such a tragic accident? Where did you draw from to get the strength to do that?
You can only pull from God to get that kind of strength, you know, and the family support and between each other, you know, was great. But we didn't anticipate going back in so soon. And once the label brought up a greatest hits, you know, we talked to LA and he was supportive, and he said he agreed that we should, you know, finish this 3D album because, like she said before, collectively we were so excited about this together. Yep. So we had to see this album through. We had to do it. So 2 weeks after the funeral, we went back in.
You wrote 6 of the songs, which is a wonderful tribute. Actually, there's a great tribute on the album called Turntable. And I know that Lisa had actually recorded several of the songs before she died. So we do have TLC in this CD.
Absolutely.
All over the place.
It's I must imagine that there are points where her voice brings you great joy and great sadness in this album.
Yes, it does.
Mixed emotions.
Yeah, you have your moments, you know, and, you know, we put it in the CD and we can jam to it, like, yeah, you know, and then sometimes it gets hard, you know, so we just accept that that's how it's going to be.
You know, I was speaking to my producer yesterday, and I realized that Lisa's death and Aaliyah's death has really brought death home to young people in the past 2 years. Young people say, you know, young people don't die, old people are supposed to die. Right. And you all have had to deal with this tragedy up close and personal. Can you give some advice to young people who have actually had to deal with death at an early age?
Well, it's hard. You know what? I started, I rededicated my life back to Christ recently. And I'm glad I did that, because you have to have something positive to pull from or surround yourself, you know, with positive people. And I'm telling you, praying every day for peace has done tremendous things for both of us. It's amazing what prayer can do, and that's what, you know, that's the #1 thing to me.
Would you agree, Chili?
Oh, absolutely. You know, when it gets really hard, and it's sad that, you know, we usually fall down and call on God when the times are hard. You know, when everything is wonderful, we're not on our knees as much. But if you do trust in God, He'll see you through, and God is real.
You know, I read this, and I can't believe it, so I'm going to ask you straight up that this is the last TLC album that we're going to get. I'm told you would never replace Lisa in the group, and the group will never perform as TLC again. We'll never do another CD. Now, there are a bunch of fans out there saying, say it's not so. Did I read correctly?
Well, we're gonna have a greatest hits album. You know, of course, after this. I mean, we have so many other songs with
that we
Lisa on
together.
it. Yeah.
Don't rub it in.
There's
we know
no
we know y'all have it going on now. Absolutely.
But we're definitely going to promote this. You're going to see us everywhere. We're going to do television shows and stuff like that. You'll have us back here on The View.
Yes, ma'am. You think you're coming to perform? Yes. Which we like very much. Yes. And then, of course, the greatest tribute that you could ever pay your friend is to just continue to go on.
Absolutely. Yeah, we have to keep her spirit alive.
In your music and in your talent, and showing just what a wonderful, wonderful talent she was. We're so glad to have you both here.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Back at you. Best wishes on the CD. It's going to knock them completely for a loop. We love it. Thanks to Tion, T-Boz Watkins, and Rosanda Chili Thomas is what they say. 3D is in stores today. You guys, it is wonderful. Make sure you get it. We'll be right back.